Okay, welcome back. It is day 168 of coding every day until I get a job. Um, so, like I said yesterday, that was my last final, so school is done with. Um, so, next 2 weeks will most likely be me just working on like personal projects, leak code maybe. Um, I don't really know what else. I'm supposed to have a meeting, I think, not this coming Monday, but next Monday with my um, like group for the research this summer. And then probably not next week, but the week after on Thursday, I will be starting my drive. I'm going to drive down to Texas for the not the internship, for the research. Um, so yeah, um, as for what I did today, worked on a little bit of the product management website that I want to build. I just kind of set up the 3 pages with just making sure that you can switch between the 3 pages and it displays some content. Um, I think I'm right now actually going to go to the cafe and then work on the actual content of those pages. I think so. Like the main page, I want it to be like quick info of like recent activity by teammates on these projects, um, feedback, whether that's something you've been assigned, or someone's left a comment. Also, that's a big thing, is communication on the app. Do I want a messaging thing? I feel like there are so many messaging platforms that are already used between Slack, Discord, Gmail, whatever it may be. That I don't know if having another form of communication is even that helpful. I definitely think you need to be able to make comments directly on tasks. But I feel like maybe a not live um, chat interaction thing could be interesting, of having it be like a notice board and then leaving comments, kind of like Google Docs. Like you can leave comments on things. I feel like that could be nice. Then if you need to talk to someone about something, you have 20 different options outside of the app. Um, so I think, I'll worry about that when I get to it. But for the main page, it will be like a greeting card of like, based on the time of day, it'll be like good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And then it'll list how many ongoing projects you have and how many like tasks you still have due. And then there'll be upcoming deadlines in like a little block below that lists what project, what the task is and what the deadline for that is. Maybe there'll be something for project deadlines, and there'll be something for like recent activity, and then I don't know. I was gonna do something like team status, but I really don't. Again, I think that's a communication thing, that I don't really need. So I'm not sure what I want on that page. Then there's the project page, which will just hold a top bar to be able to create a project. Um, and the main content of the platform is going to be, once you click on that project, and it's the project board, it's the using large language models to interpret, all that's the main product right there. So I just want to get all these preliminary things done of like the home page, you know, where all the projects reside. And then I want an analytics page that I'm probably not really going to touch until the actual functionality of the app's working. Just because, one, it's not that useful to even have that page at that point. And then I'm honestly not sure if I even still want that. I think I still do want it, but maybe it's just something I mesh into the main page. I'm not sure. Um, but obviously, there's a lot of information you can extract from, like, if you have 20 people on a team on this project, there's a lot of information about what people are committing. I could do right now. I'm probably just going to build it out for coding application. So it'll be like GitHub and looking at GitHub Insights, and I'll have to work with the GitHub API or whatever. So yeah, so just gonna work on that over the next 2 weeks, probably. Um, so, so yeah, I will see you tomorrow for day 169. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay, take care. Bye.